Hey guys, it's Quills, and I know everyone is already like ready for Christmas, but I'm going to be honest, I am already psyched for New Year's because I honestly think that is one of my favorite holidays. And one of my weird goals for next year is honestly going through my gaming log because I have such a big backlog, and I also just recently joined a Steam family that has like over 500 games, so I think I want to take this opportunity to really commit to sifting through all of the games that I see and making a good list of things I actually want to play. I know a lot of people are probably going to complain and be like, oh, but your goal for this year should be like optimizing your time and working effectively, but I honestly think adding something to look forward to at the end of the day is definitely going to help with like work-life balance. I am totally that person that will just work from morning to night, and I definitely want something in between to help break it up or at least make it a little bit more fun. Plus, I think this is a really good way to introduce more like creative inspiration, especially because you guys, I know I make art all the time. To give you guys some background, growing up, I've always liked games, but I was also just a little too shy to like ask for games, so I always just ended up watching YouTubers play games, which was really fun because that means I could like enjoy the game without actually having the stress of like playing the game and buying the games. So I was really thankful for that. But now that I'm at the point where I can afford games and play them, I know that's really weird because majority of people would probably be like, why don't you want to play yourself? But there's just something so comforting of just like having a friend kind of play games for you without having to deal with all of the stress. Call me a passenger princess, but this is just how I like some of my games, okay? I'm also not gonna really hold myself accountable for finishing a lot of these games. I know a lot of people are very stickler of like, oh, if you don't finish the game properly or 100% it, then you don't have a fair rating or you don't have a good opinion on the game. I honestly think that's kind of bullshit because I don't want to waste my time playing a game that I don't really enjoy. So I'm not really gonna hold myself accountable for like finishing these games, but I will try my best. Another thing too is that I'm going to talk about a lot of games that I haven't played, and you'd be surprised how many like well-known popular ones that I haven't played, and that's because I literally don't like being told what to do. And I know I've talked in my fandom video, but some of these fan bases are just so like shove it in your throat annoying, and I know that I'd like these games, but it's just the fact that the fandom is very annoying about it. It really turns me off on the game, so I literally have to wait like years and years for a game's hype to like die down for me to actually enjoy it. For a while I have had a backlog. I feel like a lot of gamers already do, but it's the fact that I really want to commit and take this one seriously. Last year I definitely was more like casual about it, and I kind of only played it like once in a while, and if I did play games often, it was mostly because some of my friends were holding me accountable if it was like a multiplayer game. But this time I really want to commit to like really good story-based like single player games that can actually teach me something about my life. So those are the games that I really do want to focus on, but I'm still going to have my like multiplayer games. So without further ado, we are going through the backlog. I should also say that my favorite type of games are the ones that are like horror or like spooky at least. I really like puzzle games. I really love story-based games, and I also have like a love of first-person shooters. So obviously we have Balatro, and my friends do talk about this one a lot, and it does seem really cool. I just don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood for card games lately. I've seen some of my friends stream it and it does look really cool, but I don't think it's my type of game. Maybe this will be a cool one, but it's like a low priority on the backlog, I would say. But I think I could try it. I don't know. It depends on how much my friends peer pressure me. Obviously my friends have Baldur's Gate and it's cool. I just don't know if I'm there yet. Again, I'm really lame because this is probably a really good game and I've been told relentlessly that it is a good game, but I'm still really new to like this franchise. Like I'm just trying out D&D for the first time, so I don't know if I'm even there yet, but it is on the backlog for like the far future, I would say. I just know that it's also a really big time commitment. I know this is definitely a game that you want to play like closer together as opposed to like going days and days without playing it. I just don't know if I want to spend it on a game that's going to be like how long. So oof. Chama? My friends talk a lot about it and I don't quite know what it is, but I'll look at it, I guess. Ooh, that does look fun. Wait. Is it? Oh, you have to play with multiple. Okay, that's complicated, Jesus Christ. I know I'm gonna look like a dumb bitch, by the way, by being like, oh, this looks hard, this is complicated. I get stressed out enough in normal games when it comes to organization and keeping things afloat. So a game that's specifically dedicated this with very high stakes is going to stress me out a lot. I can see myself playing it if I have my friends playing it with me. I don't know. I'm making sure my friends are holding me accountable to this, by the way, so they might bully me for this later, but you know. I have mixed feelings about Batman because I didn't grow up with a lot of like superhero stuff, so I kinda I don't think it's like a franchise for me, but that's okay because, you know, Batman's doing fine without me. Do I hate my friends enough to play BattleBlocks Theater? Yes, but I need to convince a certain specific friend to play this with me, and if they say no, then it's a no for me. What the frick is this? What is this? Damn, that looks cool. I don't know which one of my friends owns this. That looks fun. You know what? I'm gonna play it. Frick it. My biggest thing with games like these is like they look really cool, but I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I have to wear like light sensitive glasses and like blue light glasses all the time. My eyes are very sensitive to light, so any game that's like very heavy light seizure warning type game, I don't think I could do that to myself. Bendy is one of those franchises that I love to death, but it's also one of the franchises I haven't played myself. I grew up watching other people play it as opposed to me playing it, and I don't know if I want to play it myself just because I've already seen the story. I don't know, we'll see in the next game, but for this one, especially like Bendy in the Dark Revival and anything below it, I think I've already watched it, so we're good. Binding of Isaac will always be my heartbreak because after I got a new PC, I tried my best to transfer like all of my game data into this PC, and it worked except this specific game, and I don't know what happened, but I spent over 400 hours on this game and all of the progress was gone. So that will always be my heartbreak. So I don't know if I'm going to play more Binding of Isaac this year, but you know, he'll just make me cry once in a while. Borderlands is a game that I see all the time, and I feel like I would just be there to appreciate the art. I don't know if I would appreciate the gameplay as much, but it does look really cool. I just know that I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. I don't really know what the gameplay is. It just a first-person shooter? Is it just a first-person shooter? I think it's just a first-person shooter. Okay, I'm fine with that. Maybe it's a maybe. It doesn't spark as much joy, but it's a maybe because I do really appreciate the art. Even before I knew about Borderlands being a game, I always thought it was really pretty when people made fan art of it. So that's definitely like a half spark joy, if that makes sense. This doesn't make any sense. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I've seen a lot of people play Buckshot Roulette, and I think I got the gist. I recommend, if you guys love a good like spooky puzzle game, to play Buddy Simulator 1984. I think it's really cool. It's really disappointing that as much as I do like this game, I don't see like anyone talking about it online, and it's definitely one of those hidden gems. So maybe that's like my recommendation to your backlogs. If you guys are making one for this year too, I highly recommend. I did rebuy a lot of the old Call of Duty games on my Steam just so I could play them. Thankfully, one of my friends has Black Ops 3, so I do definitely want to do that. Just for the zombies alone, I've always loved Black Ops Zombies. I mean, the campaigns are really fun, but the zombies especially was my favorite thing ever, so I definitely want to do Black Ops 3 Zombies. I don't know if I have any friends to play with me yet though, so I might have to put that one on the back pedal because I know it's a lot more fun with friends. So we're just gonna, that looks pretty. I try my best with having X amount of genres downloaded at a time. I at least want like one first-person shooter. I want at least like 2 multiplayer games to play with friends. I want at least a puzzle game and maybe a horror and indie game if I can, just so I can have like that much variety. Considering my goal this year is going to be playing a lot of games, I will push myself to have a lot of games downloaded. I just know that if I have all my games downloaded at once, I'm just going to be hit with so much like decision fatigue, and I know that this is helping me keep from that. I don't know if I want to play this. It's not sparking joy, but it does really look cool. The art is stunning. God damn the art. Okay, maybe I shouldn't just judge it from the art because art will get like all of the points for me. I've heard this was really good. I just don't know what the gameplay is. Oh, is it like a point and click? That looks cool. I'll see how long it is because I do want to balance it out with like short games and then long form games and then games that I could pick up. I don't think I want to do like long form games after long form games. I definitely want to have a mix. So maybe if that one's like a shorter game, I'll push it. We'll see. My friend bought me Celeste, and I don't know what is up with me because I've been procrastinating playing it. I just know it's gonna take me forever because as much as I do love platformers, I've heard that Celeste is a very, very hard one. Maybe I'll keep this as like one of those longer form ones that I just pick up and play when I can. I just know that this one is definitely gonna take me a while. So, oof. I think I already have enough games like these that I can pick up and play with my friends. For me, personally, it's been mostly Left 4 Dead 2, which, you know, is modded endlessly, and Outlast Trials that I keep for friends to play. So I don't think I need an extra one, but that does look really cool. Horror Keeper looks really fun, but I do need like a set amount of friends to play this with, and again, I don't know how my friends are looking this year when it comes to how many games I want to play, so I'm just gonna keep on the single player ones. I know this is fun, but it also just looks complicated. I think this is one of the games that I will at least try, but I'm not gonna hold myself accountable to like finish because I know it can be very, very long. That one looks like it'll hurt my eyes. And I'm probably right. Okay, I know this Danganronpa, but I don't think I'm gonna get into this franchise. At least not in game form. I've already watched a couple of the animes, and I think I'm good from there. I'm gonna be honest, the fan base scares me. I respect you guys, but I'm good. So I've watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and it was really cool, and I think it would be really fun to play the game, but I also know that this game is very depressing and bleak. If it's anything like the anime, it's gonna make me sad, and I don't know if I want to spend a lot of time on a game that is going to leave me that depressed. So I'm just gonna, I'm good for now. I do have Dark Souls 2 and 3, but I started with Elden Ring, so I'm going to try my best to finish that, and then we'll see where I go if I did really enjoy it, which I also am at the time. I am really enjoying Elden Ring, but I don't know if I want to finish it and then immediately go to another Souls game. I might just want to give myself a break because Elden Ring is Elden Ring. I'm gonna be honest, top-downs are a genre that isn't exactly my favorite, but they do look cool. I just need maybe like 2 good recommendations and we'll see where I go from there. I don't know if I want to play a lot of dating sims because I already did this year because a lot of them were very casual that I could like pick up and put down. I think when it comes to story-based single player games, that's the genre that I'm gonna probably put in the back burner because I already played a lot of them. I don't know what you are. Day of Defeat? Oh, are we back at work? Oh my god, this is so old. No offense, I think I'm good. I have always wanted to play Dead Space because growing up it was definitely one of those playthroughs that I was too scared to watch, but now that I'm at the age where I've avoided it like the plague and I'm literally lost in the dark, I am like the perfect opportunity to play this blind, and I'm very excited because I have heard nothing but good things about Dead Space, and I can't wait because I know it's definitely one of those horror games that really pivoted the horror franchise onto YouTube, so I can't wait to see what all the fuss is about. As much as I do love games like Papers, Please, I think I've played enough of them this year, so I'm gonna put Death and Taxes on the down low. I've heard good things about this, but again, I don't have the friends to play this with. Also, I'm gonna be honest, this is a hot take, I don't really like games that in order to be good at them, you have to like lie to your friends. Like, I know people like this and they do like playing it with their friends, and maybe if your friends are cool enough, then like, yeah, none of them will take it seriously. Mine don't either, but it just gives me such an uncomfy feeling to like lie to my friends. Like, I'm sweating in my chair. So that's a no, but I've heard good things about this if you guys want to play like a really fun game. As fun as Death Road to Canada is, because it is a very easy like pick up, put down game, I already live in Canada, so I think I'm good. I don't know what Deathloop is. It looks like another first-person shooter. That's it. Ooh, why mixed reviews? It looks good, but the spark is not joying, so maybe on the back burner, where I'll say. I love how I'm trying not to be mean and being like, oh, I don't want to play this, it looks like unappealing. I'm just like, no, it's on the back burner. Like, it's in a kitchen somewhere else, but I'm not trying to be mean about it. I want to wait until Deltarune is completely finished before I play it. We're not even going to talk about that one. So I've heard so many good things about Devil May Cry. This is definitely one of the franchises that it seems really cool, but it's also like really intimidating to get into. This is how I also feel about like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Like, I know they're really good franchises, I just have no idea where to start, and the fan base is super divided over like which game is better for new players, which game that actually makes sense to start, which ones to like continue from here to here. I'm just gonna ask my friends how they feel about it and we'll see from there. I already play enough Die in a Dungeon. I think Die in a Dungeon is definitely my like pick up, put down type of game, but I do want to switch it out for something because I've just been playing it so much. I've heard Dicey Dungeon is also really good. What is it about like dice fantasy games lately? I mean, I really like them, I'm not complaining, but like, Damn. I own Don't Starve and I still have yet to play it. All of my friends started playing it and then they stopped and then I finally got it. But now I'm at the phase where like all my friends already stopped, so I don't know if it'll be fun for them to play with me, a new player. So I'll just ask them and see how it is. This is definitely one of those games I think is more fun with more friends, I assume. I do want to do the Doom franchise. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's really good. Like, this is definitely the type of game that would fall along with my love of killing hordes and stuff, so I definitely want to start. I just don't know which game to start with yet, so I'm just gonna ask my friends. That's what are you? You look cute. Hello. What is this guy? Oh, he's so cute. Honestly, this seems like a really good put down pickup game. If holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it's stressful. That's just so cute. This is so weird. I've never seen this. I don't know which one of my friends own it. That's cute. Oh wait, now I know. How has he not told me about this? Okay, I need to ask him. Dragon Quest? So again, Dragon Quest is another one of those franchises where it seems really overwhelming, but I'll ask them how it is, I think. What kind of genre is this? Yeah, it's one of like those games. Oh my god, what is it called? It looks fun. Well, we'll see. We'll see how flamed I get for this opinion later. Yeah, some of these aren't really sparking the joy. Again, I already have the Elden Ring, so I don't know if I could do Skyrim immediately after, but again, Skyrim is a really, really good game, I've been told. I don't know, it looks really cool. I want to get that hubris. I don't know. I think I deserve it. Fallout is one of those franchises, again, where a lot of people talk really well about them, and I do want to get into them. I just don't really know where to start. I still don't know what the genre is. Like, I don't know if it's a top-down like this one. I think this one is the other top-down, and the other one where you're just like in a bunker taking care of it. I don't really know what Fallout is yet. Leave your opinions of Fallout in the comments and I'll get it from there. Firework is a game that my college friend gifted me, but it's an Asian horror game, and you just know Asian horror games hit different. So I've kind of been procrastinating it because I know this game will probably traumatize me, which means I'm totally gonna play it this year. Who out of my friends owns this game? I don't remember getting this man. I've never seen this man in my life. I mean, yeah, I'll play it. I just don't know where you came from. Oh my god, I just realized we're not even like halfway through yet. Okay, I need to speed this up. I'm not in the mood for any rage games. I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. I don't have friends to play golf with. That looks cool. Again, I'm just really wanting games that like spark joy. I haven't heard of Guilty Gear Strive until I had to do a commission where I had to draw something out of it, and then I learned it's like a fighting game, and it looks cool, but I am notoriously bad at fighting games. I don't really take them seriously, nor am I good at them, nor have I ever like had too much fun playing with fighting games, so I'm good. I've heard a lot of good things about Hades, but it's also been shoved down my throat enough that people need to chill. Again, I'm also just like, I don't know if top downs are my favorite yet, but this could be the game that can maybe change my mind. So let's just put it on the back burner. Not the back burner, but the back burner. Just because it is really good. Again, I kind of want my own opinion to form and not just like listen to all the hype around it. Am I overthinking it? I'm probably overthinking it. As someone who grew up with a PlayStation, I have never played Halo because I think that was more of an Xbox game. But I've always been interested in Halo because, you know, it's one of those franchises that I've heard is really, really good. I just never got to play it because I have the wrong console. I do have the Master Chief Collection now. So I think this is the perfect time for me to try Halo and see what all the fuss is about. I don't know what this is, but my friend owns it and it looks so good and I do really want to play it. So I think this is definitely high up on the backlog. I just don't know what it's about, and it's probably gonna, oh god, it looks cool, but this is gonna take a while, huh? I love Hello Charlotte, guys. I shout out to Hello Charlotte. You guys should play that. Again, Hollow Knight, I do want to play it. It is on the list. It is just not yet. Again, I know it's a good game. A lot of people are both really hyped about it and like hyped in like a I'm not saying like the fan base is mean, but I've definitely met some people that will like shove it in your face disrespectfully, like, oh, you have to play this game or you're not a real gamer, like what kind of person are you if you haven't played that game, which is really shitty because they kind of did ruin my experience of being excited for this game. So I'm just gonna wait a bit more, and I do want to play it. I love the art and I want to see what all the fuss is about. That honey pop is not mine, I'm gonna be honest. I'm good. I watched a lot of people play Inscription, so sadly I don't know if I can play it myself yet just because I already know what already happens, but maybe in a couple of years if I like forget enough, I do want to play Inscription for myself. It just has to be on like the backlog for personal reasons. That looks cute. I don't know what's happening, but that looks cute. God, I really need to interrogate my friends because a lot of this is their games and they have not told me about any of these, and I'm just learning for myself, and I'm just like, why have you not told me anything? I need some game ideas here. It's a lot of Jackbox games for someone that's not me who's not gonna play them. I don't know, this kind of looks like a rhythm game, is it not? That just looks like it's gonna hurt my eyes. It already kind of does hurt my eyes. What am I looking at? You know what? It's a good game. Good for them. I'm just not for me. Oh, this looks pretty. Oh, I do like the art. I do really like the art. Look at that pixel art. God damn. I am going to ask my friend about it and see how it is. I've heard really good things about Light of Aria. I think that's going on the backlog then. That looks pretty. Ooh. Oh, is it like a first-person puzzle? I do like first-person puzzle games. That looks cool. That looks sweet. I like it. I'll put on the backlog. Hey. What are you? Oh, more Lovecraftian things. I'm in the middle of playing The Sinking City right now, so I already think I'm dealing with enough Cthulhu-based madness, but it does look really pretty. I'm gonna put that on the back burner. It didn't spark joy watching the trailer, but that does look really cool. God damn. Again, I don't know if this video is just me being a bitch and complaining and being picky. I know what games I like, and I'm trying my best to venture out to playing other games, so that's why I'm making this list. But I also know that some games I don't want to force myself to play just for a video or just because of what a comment says on a video, so I'm just gonna not be too harsh with myself. I have always wanted to get into Metal Gear Solid. I've seen all the jokes about it, obviously. I don't really know much about the game. I just know that it's good. You know what? I'll try once. I'll try one of these games this year and see how it goes. But again, I'm not gonna hold myself too accountable because I know a lot of people are very opinionated because it's such a beloved franchise, but I'm new here, so you guys have to be nice to me. This is a game that my friend gave me and I have not played yet, and it's been on my backlog, so I definitely need to play it this year, but I've heard it's really, really good, so I'm gonna do that this year. I know this one is really good, but I don't even have a but actually. I want to play this. It's just that I know it's going to be a very big time commitment, so I'm going to try and space it out, but this will definitely be on the list of like long form games that if I finish on a timely basis, I will get to. I already traumatized myself watching someone else play Amori, so I think I'm good. Outer Wilds has been like shoved down my throat relentlessly of how good it is, so it is on my list of games to play this year. I definitely want to play Outer Wilds. I want to know what the fuss is about. I highly recommend Outlast Trials if you guys want a good multiplayer horror game. That is my recommendation to you now. I want to be loud and dramatic about it, but it is like one of my favorite games of this year. Like, it is so much fun. Oh my god. Outward is, you know, my friends do this thing where they're like, yeah, I'm playing a game right now, it's really good, I'll let you know how it is, and then they forget to let you know how it is. All I know is that it is a co-op, so I'm gonna have to annoy one of my friends to play with me, but it does look really cool. I already yell at my friends enough. Why is this here? You know what? I'm not surprised with my friends anymore. I shouldn't be surprised. Persona is definitely on my list, so like, you know, we're good. We're good. Do not shoot me, please. Plague Inc. is really interesting and it's low-key very educational, but it also just makes me very depressed, so I think I'm good. I have watched a lot of people play it, Portal, but I think it's gotten to the point where I don't remember enough, so I think I am at the point now where I can play it blindly with a friend. These covers are really cool, goddamn. Ooh, okay, so Resident Evil is also one of those franchises that I've always wanted to get into, but again, the fan base seems so stickler of like which game to start with, which one is the better experience, which one is better, which remake is better, so I've kind of just been hands off for a while, and like hands off I mean like I don't want to spoil anything. I know some of the memes, but the most I know about Resident Evil is AO3. So besides that, I do want to get into the gameplay and the story of it, so I think this is definitely going to be on the list, but I'm going to at least play one this year. I'm not gonna finish the whole franchise within a year because I do have other games to get through. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about the games with like mixed reviews. I don't know. I've just seen a lot of bad reviews for games lately, and I don't know if it's the fact that like they don't like this type of game, or I've seen a lot of reviews where people compare it to other games, which I don't think is really fair. So I don't really care for reviews that much, but I am really curious of why that one's mixed. I guess that's going on the backlog. I do love me a detective game, so I'm definitely gonna put this on the backlog. I've always wanted to play Shadows of Doubt. It just looks really, really interesting. Sekiro? It's on the backlog, but I know it's a long game, so it's on the backlog. I'm kind of getting proud because I am kind of going through this. I just don't know how I'm being horribly judged right now, which again, you can leave in the comments below. I know that I'm being a picky little bitch, but that's my New Year's resolution, okay? You guys can make your own. My friend bought me Slay the Princess, and I completely forgot about it, so I should put that on the list. What are you? That looks cute. You play a skull, guys. Oh, that's going on the backlog. See, I feel really bad because I feel like on one hand, I'm being super picky and mean and like judgmental and like, oh, I don't want to play this game. It doesn't spark joy. It's not my type of game. And then on the other hand, I see a game and I'm like, ooh, stupid. I want you. I do love snipers. Back when I was playing like Call of Duty, I did learn how to quickscope, which was really, really fun. And since then, I've never found a game that has given me the same high as being a really good sniper. But considering this game is perfect for sniping, I kind of want to get into that again. So maybe, you know what, I'll put on the backlog. I'll try it. I'll try it at least once. I shouldn't say that actually. Some things I won't try at least once. Some things I will heavily judge you for. Some things will be kink shamed. This seems really fun. Ooh, it's a fixed camera. That looks cool. Wait, yeah, it's going on the backlog. What can I say? That looks cool. That looks cool. By the way, for the games that I like am saying no to right now are probably the games that I will play over time. Strange Barrage. Who's being strange about it? Ooh, that looks fun, but I need friends for it, damn it. Ah, that looks cool though. If I can convince my friends to get this with me. God damn it. Okay, I need friends for this game. I've heard mixed feelings about this game, I'm gonna be honest. So I think I'm gonna watch someone else play it. I don't know which one of my friends owns the original Tomb Raider, but I guess I own it now. And you know what? I'll put it in the backlog because I've always wanted to also get into Tomb Raider. I think Warhammer is not my cup of tea. I think I already have a good enough list as of now. It's kind of just interesting watching the games that my friends own. Now I think about it as like the same thing you guys are doing to me right now. You're judging me. You're judging me heavily on why haven't I played these games yet. And now you're learning a lot about me. Ooh, The Witcher. I do want to try The Witcher. Gonna be on the backlog for that. God damn. I feel like each genre that I do want to play has its own backlog. This looks like a cool horror game. Why are pixel games so terrifying? You wouldn't expect them to be because they're pixelated, so they're not that detailed, but some of them it's like, oh, you're too detailed, get out of here. Like, what was that? What are you? I think I'm good. I do want to try the Yakuza series. I just need someone to break it down for me a little bit better. But I also have such a long list of long form story games like these. It's not here, by the way, because I haven't bought it yet, but I also do want to put Silent Hill F on the list, obviously, because I do really, really, really want to play it. It seems so cool, and I do love the Silent Hill franchise, so obviously it's gonna be there. I just don't know if I want to spend $90 Canadian on it yet, but it's there, you know? This looks really cool. Ooh, this does look like a really cool puzzle game. Yeah, it's going on the list. Alright, so as you guys could tell, we are at the bottom of my list, and I think we did a really good job sifting through the games that I want to play, actually. I'm really proud, I'm really happy, and I am excited to play games this year because that is definitely going to be a goal. I don't know if this was a boring video for you guys. I hope you guys still enjoyed. Maybe this would be like a podcast video for you guys to play in the background as you're doing other stuff and you're just listening to me ramble about games and then judging me for the games that I don't want to play yet. But I'm happy you were here anyway. Again, I do want to try more games and try more genres, so if you guys have like a really unique game to recommend me, you guys have already seen all the games that I said yes and no to, so maybe you guys have a really good idea of what I will play. But again, don't be mean about it because that will completely throw me off of a game that I don't want to play. I think this will help me a lot, and if you guys have a similar New Year's resolution, I hope you get through it too. I hope we could do this together. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry this was a really weird New Year's resolution video, but there's gonna be more weirder ones, so I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye!